Now, the Atlanta Falcons are on the big board, and it's the third round. And in this video, I'm going to tell you who I think the Atlanta Falcons should pick up for value in the third round. Now, a lot of people know that the Atlanta Falcons have a couple picks in the third round due to some trades and whatever it is, but they still have a foreseeable need in a few key positions going forward. Now, I said they're going to get edge in that first round, and they're probably going to get a corner in the second round. I also think that they will get an additional corner in the third round. Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris has made it a priority. They've said in both their interviews that they want young defensive backs that can run around and make plays, and I think they'll invest with the DB in that first third round pick. Now, some notable options that I have is number one, Kyrie Jackson out of Oregon. He is a ball hawk. He can get after it. He can make plays. He's twitchy, and he kind of fits that style. He reminds me a little bit of the, I wouldn't say Walmart version of A.J. Terrell, but his play style is very similar to A.J. Terrell, where they press, they get in your face, and they stay with you. They'll talk trash, and they'll do it. And I really, really like him. I think he's a value pick at the third round. Yes, I would like to get Terrion Arnold. Yes, I would like to get Kool-Aid McKinstry, but chances are they're going to be gone by the time unless we trade back up into the first round. So I think that Kyrie Jackson is a phenomenal pick up in the third round. Like I said, if you don't know this guy, look him up. He plays at Oregon. Oregon went on a run last year, and it had a lot to do with, obviously Bo Nix in the offense, but the defense was locked down, and this guy was a staple in that defense. Another person that I would say, another true cornerback that can run around and is a ball hawk that we can get in the third round is Max Melton. Now, a lot of people may not know about him, but he played up in Rutgers. He's a kind of a hybrid corner where he can get up in your face, but he also plays very good zone defense. Now, like I said, a lot of people don't know about him. He has a third to fourth round grade. I think we take a shot at him because he kind of fits the bill. He's a good size. He can make plays, and nobody's truly heard about him because he played up in Rutgers, and I think we could steal him in the third round. I think that'd be a phenomenal pick. Maybe our late third round pick, we pick up Max Melton, and there we go. We got DBs of the future. We're looking good. We're playing good. We're getting after it. We added depth. One thing about Max Melton is he can come in and play that nickel corner, which you need depth at that position. So those are my two true defensive back, cornerback positions that I think will be available, and I think there are phenomenal pickups in the third round. Now, a lot of people said, Atlanta Falcons are going to focus on edge, and another person that I think they can pick up alongside with his teammate Latu is Gabriel Murphy out of UCLA. He can play, dude. I'm just saying he can really play. No, he wasn't at an elite level in regards to sacks and production, but he can pressure the quarterback. Him along with Latu really just terrorized quarterbacks at UCLA last year, and he honestly didn't get that much shine because the guy opposite of him was going berserk. So I think that Gabriel Murphy is a phenomenal pickup in the third round. He will probably go third to fourth round. He will be a sleeper. He's explosive. He can play. He doesn't have that natural sack ability like Latu has, but he is a game wrecker. And I think if we can bring him on with another elite edge rusher, I think we'll be building edge rusher depth for the future for the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I would say maybe pickups is number one, quarterback. Now, a lot of people link us taking another quarterback. Apparently, we know we got Kirk Cousins. We know we got Taylor Heineke. And there's this third quarterback that a lot of people think will pick up in the third to fourth round. Now, a lot of experts are linking us to Spencer Rattler out of South Carolina. If you don't know about Spencer Rattler, he is a baller. He can play. He kind of has a moxie about him, but at South Carolina, he was able to clean things up and make plays and beat some big teams, Tennessee, Clemson, and so I think that's a phenomenal pickup for them. He's a gunslinger, but he can run the offense at an elite clip. He can get the ball out, he can spray, and he can really just gel into Zach Robinson's offense. He is an elite processor. I just think he got beat out by a couple Heismans at Oklahoma, and, maybe the first pick at Oklahoma, first pick this year's draft. And it's just an unfortunate circumstances for him. but that's okay because he can play. And for a third round pick, I think we'll give that up in a heartbeat, especially for a guy that could be a potential future quarterback. Now, I think people are saying that's a new Desmond Ridder, and I don't agree. I think Desmond Ridder was really good at holding on to the ball in college. He could process the offense, but he really wasn't just a true playmaker in college. In regards to Spencer Rattler, he is a playmaker. He will throw it, running to his right, throw it back to his left on a dot. He will get the ball out. And so I think that's the true difference between those two. And then lastly, a lot of people are saying Xavier Legette may fall to the third round. I think if he falls to the third round to us, that is an instant pickup. Now, a lot of people are linking him to the late first round. So who knows where he's going to go? He's an elite wide receiver out of South Carolina. He can play. He's a big body. I'm not saying he reminds me of Julio Jones, but he has the size of similar to Julio Jones, size and built. But he can make plays, and he has a phenomenal accent, if you haven't heard. But like I said, I don't think he'll get down this far. But if he does get to the late second, third round, I think we bump back up in the late second round, pick him up, and there's our wide receiver depth, wide receiver core with him, Darnell Mooney, Drake London, Rondell Moore. Psh, stop playing. But if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more, maybe potentially where I think we should go in the second round, or maybe where I think we should go in the first round, check these videos out right here. And like always, peace.